There's a couple things I forgot to include in my last video, mainly referring to the location dimension tool. So when I select the location dimension tool to do a dimension from, say, this surface to this edge, you're probably going to try to click the surface and then the edge, and nothing will happen. To get something to happen, you're going to need to use this create line intersection. This create intersection line. So when you click on that, it's going to ask you to select faces. Alright, let me start that over real quick. So you're going to click on location dimension. You're going to select this surface, then select your create intersection line, and then this surface, because these two where these two surfaces intersect create that line. So check. So we have this line and then up to this surface. So now you have your dimension for that. The other thing I need to show you is I'm going to quick make a size dimension from this surface. I don't want the notch, to this surface. So I have the size dimension. That's not really what I'm showing you. So now I want to use, say I want to know the distance from this surface to this edge. So using the location dimension, I'm going to click this surface, cancel out of the notch and go to plane, and then click on this surface. And as you can see, my dimension's not going to that surface. It's actually going to the mid plane of this plane and this plane. And that's because this width button is selected. So to go to the surface that I wanted it to, all I have to do is click on plane, and now my dimension is where I need it to be, or at least where I want it to be. I believe that's all I need to show you for now. This is going to take a little more experimenting with to get a hang of it, but in the end I think this is going to be really handy for us as we start getting into the deeper parts of GD&T.